Hey guys, welcome back. So today, what we are going to cover is a similar variation of count function, which is count A. Now you'll ask what is the difference between count and count A? As I have told in my previous video, count only counts those cells which has numeric or date value available in it. Count A counts the fields or the cells which consist text, numbers, Boolean values, or array values in those cell ranges. However, it doesn't include blank cell. So count or count A will never count blank cells available within that particular range. So you may utilize the count function when counting the number of invoices or counting the number of transactions in a day. However, many questionnaires or many data is being filled with non-numeric values, yeah, which needs counting as well. Now, this helps users uh, or it facilitates users for data validation and dynamic counting as it automatically modifies the counting when adding or removing entries from the specified cell range. Yeah, so this is a pretty dynamic uh, formula. So if I try to use the formula as count, it uses it in the same way as I have told earlier for count. Only thing that changes is count changes to count A. And then you can have any values. So I'll specify values as V1, V2, as these are not numbers. This could be any value, could be text value, it could be a Boolean value, or it could be a date value or number value. It could be anything, but it cannot be a blank cell. Okay. The number of arguments that count A can take, as I told you for count as well, it can take up to 255 arguments. This could be single references one by one or 255 cell ranges. Yeah. So let's try to quickly run through the formula once again. So let's try to use the same formula as count for count A, and let's see if it gives you the same output. Yes. For the number, it is giving me the same output. For category, let's see if it gives me 0 or it gives me any kind of count. Yes, it gives me a count for the text values as well. Let's see if it's able to give me for date. Yeah. Let's see count A for date. Yes, it does work for date as well. And lastly, let's check if it is able to give me a count for Boolean values as well, which count was not able to give. Yes, it gives me the values for Boolean values as well. Gives me a count for Boolean values as well. Yeah. So the point here you need to remember is this count A function is mostly used in statistical function because it's very efficient in counting non-empty field values. Yeah. You can use count for integers, but I would always suggest using count A so that you use it generally for everyone. For blank, we have a different function which we'll see in a different video altogether. What you need to remember is counta will not work in certain scenarios if the cell is formatted as text. So I if this particular cell is formatted as text, and if I try to run this formula, it will not run because this particular cell is formatted as text. So this has to be formatted as general, and then you can run the formula. It will give you an output. Yeah. So you need to be very careful while you are putting any kind of formula. It cannot be a text. Yeah. Text, if the cell is formatted as text, it will not run at all, and it will consider the formula as a text. If I'm trying to count blank cells, so if I'm trying to count A, and I'm trying to select this entire boolean thing along with the blank cells, it will still give me 2 because this blank cells are not counted. If once I add anything within this blank cell, it will count it. You can see the number has changed to 3. If I delete it, the number will change to 2. Yeah. So this is how you use count a function, which is very important towards a statistical analysis when you're trying to do any kind of analysis for which you need to know the frequency or the count of a particular number. Hope I was able to make the concepts clear between count and counta. Hope you like this video. Do like it, share it across with your colleagues who want to learn Excel. Comment if you want me to cover any topics in this 365 days of Excel journey. And yes, do not forget to subscribe to my channel because that's how you're going to get notification about any new videos that I upload on YouTube. And yes, subscribing will and liking my videos would motivate me to create such free contents for y'all people to make you Excel expert. Thank you so much.